Hello, Job Sports Reports here, doing my first video of this summer window. A lot's been happening over the last couple of days in the transfer window. I just wanted to keep up to date with it, make a video on this, and hopefully continue on from here until the end of summer, doing a lot of World Cup vids hopefully as well. A story that's broken in the last hour is that Manchester United are interested in a move for the West Ham winger Marco Arnautovic. Arnautovic joined West Ham last summer from Stoke. I think it was around 20-25 million. Scores 11 goals this season and was voted Hammer's Player of the Year. But apparently West Ham are not looking to sell him, and he would be valued at around 50 million anyway. I don't really understand this move, just for the simple fact that I don't really know where he'd fit in, to be honest. He would... You fear for some of the Manchester United wingers if Arnautovic comes through the door. It's a bit of an odd one, and I don't really see it coming into action anyway. I think this is one that'll just pass through. Manchester United, though, are in the market, though. They have been linked with a move for the Porto right back, Diogo Dalot. I'm trying to say that right. Diogo Dalot, the 19-year-old Portuguese right back, plays for Porto. Played for Porto in the last 16 game against Liverpool in the Champions League. It looks like he's going to be the long-term right back for Manchester United if that comes to fruition. Apparently he's got a €20 million release clause in his contract. Could be a decent little buy for Manchester United, especially with Valencia in his 30s. They need someone who can take that position from here on out, although we could have said the same about Luke Shaw, and we all know what happened there. For Luke Shaw, it looks like he may need to move away if he wants to get permanent first-team football, especially with Mourinho in charge. And apparently they're also after the Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Fred, of course. United missing out on Fabinho, who's joined Liverpool. We'll get to that in a minute. But it looks like Brazil are in England for a friendly, and it looks like Manchester United are going to sign the 25-year-old. Apparently Manchester City were interested in January, and it looks like they've subsided their interest in him. It's an interesting one for Manchester United. They definitely need more midfield options. Apparently, you look at the age of their squad as well. It's not that great. Carrick's left, so there's a bit of a hole there to fill. Marouane Fellaini is more of a bit part player. So to get someone in like Fred, who has been described as like a smaller version of I think it was a Fernandinho. I think it was Tom Vickery from Sky Sports was saying that he's similar to that sort of type of player. And it looks like he could be on the move to Manchester United. Let me know, Manchester United fans, what do you think of your business so far? Do you think you'll get Arnautovic? Do you think Dalot will join from Porto? And do you think the Fred deal will get over the line? Juventus, moving on. Juventus are confident of sealing a deal for Emre Can as his contract heads down the spiral at Liverpool. He's looked to have played his last game for the Reds. But Liverpool have moved very, very quickly. They've signed the Brazilian and Monaco midfielder Fabinho, who could also play a right back. 50 million euros, what's been touted, about £43 million. That's with add-ons as well. Looks to be a very composed player. He scored 15 out of 15 penalties for Monaco, which is something that Liverpool desperately needs. They need a proper penalty taker. James Milner's in and out of the team. Mohamed Salah looks like the only one that could really... between Salah and Firmino, it looks like they're the only ones who would actually step up and take a penalty. But with Fabinho coming in, there's another option there. It looks like the transfer business isn't going to end there for Liverpool as well, because they're looking into signing the Lyon attacking midfielder Nabil Fekir. Although that deal might not be done until after the World Cup. Lyon's president coming out and saying that they have no interest in selling Fekir until after the World Cup has ended, which would potentially raise his price even more if he has a very, very good tournament. Very, very good player, Nabil Fekir. I've seen him a good bit. Saw his goal against the Republic of Ireland as well. And if Fekir signs for Liverpool, they're going to have one hell of a midfield next season. We were talking about going from Milner, Henderson and Wijnaldum to Keita, who's joining from Leipzig on Friday. Of course, Liverpool had agreement last summer with Leipzig to take him in this summer's transfer window, and it looks like he's going to be joined by Fabinho and potentially Nabil Fekir as well. So imagine that as a midfield three for Liverpool: Fekir, Keita and Fabinho. That would be an immense midfield for Liverpool. They're also interested in signing a goalkeeper. They've been linked to the move for the Roma and Brazilian. A lot of Brazilians on the move this summer, it looks like. Alisson, the Roma goalkeeper, is valued at around £80 million, apparently, by Roma. Real Madrid are also interested in a move for the keeper. He's had a breakout, very, very good year, especially with Roma as they reach the Champions League semi-finals. Really tall, really composed goalkeeper, from what I've seen. It looks certain that he will leave Roma this summer, and it's going to be a bit of a bidding war, I think, between the two Champions League finalists to see who can land their man. Liverpool also linked with a move for Jan Oblak, but I think he has a release clause of like 90 to 100 million, and it doesn't look like Liverpool will pull the trigger on that one, especially with Fekir also being touted as a potential move. Another big move potentially in this transfer window is Robert Lewandowski. According to stories today, his agent has come out and said that he would like to come out, and he basically saying that Lewandowski wants a new challenge. And Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, the Bayern Munich chief executive, came out and said Lewandowski has a contract. He expects Lewandowski to be playing at Bayern next season. But you think if you're the Polish striker, you've pretty much done what you can with Bayern Munich. He's been touted to move for Chelsea, which would really put a spanner in the works for Alvaro Morata, who, even though he scored 15 goals last season, he doesn't look comfortable at Chelsea. The fact that he was taken over by Olivier Giroud says a lot. Not that Giroud, of course, Giroud is a very, very good striker, but when you spend so much money on Morata, you expect Lukaku-style number of goals. Or Lukaku hit 20 plus this season. Morata struggled. I've seen a few compilations of misses from him this year. When there's more compilations of misses than actual goals, then you haven't had a good year. It'll be an interesting move. I think it'll be the right move to go to Chelsea, because again, if he goes to United, do they play with two up front? Do you have him and Lukaku up front together, or do you just play Lewandowski over Lukaku, or what does that leave Marcus Rashford? If you don't play him on the wing, he's not going to be playing up front. I think a move to Chelsea is more likely for Robert Lewandowski. I'd like to see Lewandowski in the Premier League. I really would. Chelsea look to be the front runners to sign him. I've heard PSG been linked with him as well, but I don't see that coming to fruition. So yeah, I think that those are the rumors going around at the moment. There should be a lot more over the next few days and weeks, especially with the World Cup coming out. There we should see some breakout stars coming through there as well. Let me know in the comment section down below, what deal do you think will happen this summer? There's been tons of links linking Ronaldo and Neymar in a big swap deal between PSG and Real Madrid. I might get down to that in a different video. I just wanted to get through some of the Premier League transfer rumours and see what you guys think. Will Manchester United sign Fred and Dalot? Will Liverpool sign Fekir and Alisson? Will Chelsea make their move for Lewandowski? Will Arsenal sign anyone? Apparently they're after Socrates from Borussia Dortmund. It'll be a very, very solid centre-half signing. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think will be the deal of the summer. What do you think the current deals I've been talking about, do you think they'll come to fruition? Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.